Oh, thanks, Maven. Phil said it just a second ago. 3-0 definitely does not tell the story of this series. It was much closer. We're going to take a look first at map
Rich,
number
you go
one.
a few inches?
You look tall, man. You look real tall.
Right.
So, map number one. I got excited during that last map. Let's take a look at map number one. Chance, you kick this one off.
Yeah, no, I think Momo kind of hit the nail on the head of just like TK positionally is just in hardpoint the better team. They have the better understanding of the game mode, probably better than everyone in the game. It certainly has been true, at least at the start, but I mean, they were getting outslayed for pretty much the entire time, and it's a situation where like there was over on like the side dome hill, TK gets a 4 down, they convert that into like 40 seconds. But outside of that, they're getting repeatedly killed by Vitality, but still they're stopping the other team from getting points. They're being very annoying. So it's, again, they know the game mode better than everyone else. All of their kills are going to matter and have an impact on the scoreline.
I don't want to say that like people are catching up, but I just don't know if like TK is just playing down to competition, right? Like I feel like you haven't seen a dominant performance from Team Kaliber. You know, since the start of really stage one, there hasn't been one where we really saw them just really take off. It just feels like every single game is so close with these teams.
Hey, look, we're at a desk of experts right now, and then myself. But in my opinion,
all right.
I've kind of been saying this for a little while. Hey, our team's going to be catching up, and it does seem to be. We're in this situation where they're starting to. How many game 5s have they gotten to? Of course, in this one, they don't go to a game 5, but yeah. There are so many scenarios where all of a sudden this does go to a game 5. A 3-0 series being this close, that's why when we see these box scores throughout the majority of the match, it will really tell the story a little bit better. So now let's take a peek at map number 2.
And I think it's just maybe these guys are back-to-back open champions, right? Like they know what they have to do. They get to, you know, a certain position, and maybe until playoffs or really until top North American teams, they're just not putting the intensity that they have to. But game number 2, as you said, goes to a round 11 accuracy, 16 and 6. The streak's really coming clutch for him. That round 11, he puts down our artillery, opens up the round for Team Kaliber.
Yeah, no, accuracy had a great game. Even just to get the streaks, that's something that like I think TK in the respawns could do a little bit better. Yeah. As just like a very minor takeaway for them. But yeah, played fantastic in Search and Destroy. Of course, it's the new meta nowadays for St. Marie Dumont, just because the defense spawns get pumped up just a little bit. And you can see how Vitality tried to react to it. They go A almost every single offensive round, even the ones that they showed B. Eventually, they're wrapping back. And it seemed like TK took him a little bit to kind of make the adjustments. Chino was kind of dead set on watching mid-map the majority of the time instead of just focusing solely on A, because never really had to do that in the past. So I think at least on St. Marie, teams, especially like TK, are going to involve more and more. But hey, accuracy drops 16 kills. You can't really complain.
And I think even TK on their offense, right? We saw it yesterday with Mindfreak. They continue to go B. No matter what, it just seems like they're so comfortable with it. They feel like they can just bully their way in, throw their nades, time it correctly. But Vitality had a lot of good answers. They were playing top restaurant very well. And as soon as Team Kaliber really started to go into that bomb site, they would peak at the correct times. A great showing for Vitality, but in the end, TK clutch up.
Map number 3 was a lot of fun. We'll take a peek right now at that box score, and the last few seconds, absolutely incredible. But you look, this is almost a scenario that we haven't seen so far in World War II. I know production was scrambling around looking for you, Merc, to make sure we knew exactly what.
Yeah, we would have replayed the map.
Yeah, would have replayed the map, and this is the one game mode that, in theory, could just go on forever. But a huge play comes in, and that is going to be your play of the game presented by Scuff. It's all Theory. Let's let this one ring out. Absolutely beautiful. For all the flack that Theory's gotten too, this is why he's been the glue of the team.
Just watch this happen though, right? There's 30 seconds left. As your Vitality, you're like, all right, let's just go to overtime. And he just runs by all 3 players, wins the 1 gunfight. And that's it. You see 1, 2, and 4 all turn around. Like, how did he just get there? So Theory, I mean, he just went for it. He knew there was 20 seconds left. If I don't clutch up, we're going to go to a full replay. So, I mean, he just ran and got great timing, I guess.
Well-deserved there as your play of the game. No question there. But I do want to say just one more time, even though it was a 3-0, well thought by Vitality. But we got